Common Core state standards provide a consistent, clear understanding of what students are expected to learn, so teachers and parents know what they need to do to help them. The standards are designed to be robust and relevant to the real world, reflecting the knowledge and skills that our young people need for success in college and careers. With American students fully prepared for the future, our communities will be best positioned to compete successfully in the global economy. The Common Core State Standards Initiative is a state-led effort that established a single set of clear educational standards for kindergarten through 12th grade in English language arts and mathematics that states voluntarily adopt. The standards are designed to ensure that students graduating from high school are prepared to enter credit-bearing entry courses in 2- or 4-year college programs or enter the workforce. The standards are clear and concise to ensure that parents, teachers, and students understand all the expectations in reading, writing, speaking, listening, language, and mathematics. Building on the excellent foundation of standards states have laid, the Common Core State Standards are the first step in providing our young people with a high-quality education. It should be clear to every student, parent, and teacher what the standards of success are in every school. It's so easy to become fixated on the standards only for the grade we are teaching, but thinking horizontally through the strands allows for so much more room for differentiation.
Taylor, and I teach kindergarten at Westridge Elementary. I think Common Core is really going to up our expectations as to what we expect our kids to understand and do, and I really think it's going to bring a higher level of thinking to each of the curriculums. I think maybe we're going to have to incorporate a lot more literature into our classroom, and I think that's going to change my instruction by, right now we're using a curriculum that's very structured and that kind of thing, and I think Common Core is going to bring a lot more literature in and a lot more questioning and deeper thinking that the kids are going to have to understand and do.
Do you think Common Core is going to give you more freedom in your instruction?
I think it's going to bring back the art of teaching, because I think the kids are going to have to do a lot more deeper thinking rather than just a quick response back and forth.
Basically my opinion about Common Core. I'm 46 years old, so back 40 years old, or 40 years ago, when they taught us to do stuff, we didn't use calculators. We did a lot of problem solving. We did real practical applications. For me, I want to know that my kids can do it. They'll say, "Mom, what's this times this?" And I'll say, "Well, let's figure that out." "Mom, how much is half of this," or whatever, when we double a recipe. And I'm like, "Let's figure it out." And they said, "We just want the answers." And my deal is they need to learn, one, how it's going to apply to them, and two, we got to get back to letting teachers have time with the kids. They have a lot of substitutes, they have a lot of busy work, and I think if we just get back to the core stuff, from 30, 40 years ago. I tend to do well by it, and I think everybody else can do well by it. But it's got to be not just rote memorization, just here's a problem, here's the answer, here's how you get there, but what does it actually mean? I think if we have, but less professional development. Let the teachers teach. They went to college, they know what they're supposed to be doing. Give them some stuff, but then let them have time with the kids and let that teaching be about what the kid needs to learn. Not everybody does it the exact same way, because none of us are all the exact same. But give them stuff where they actually know what they're doing, their real world, they can open up a paper and have a good discussion about it. They understand what's on the news. So they need to be productive members of society, and that's what we need to be teaching our kids.
My name is Trista Cronfitz. I am working towards my bachelor's in elementary education so that I can be a school teacher. One thing I've been interested in lately is Common Core standards. What I really want to know is how they're going to affect me as a teacher, how they're going to affect my classroom instruction, and most importantly, how they're going to affect the students. Mostly what I have found has been very positive. I think that it's going to be very good. It's going to really open up discussion. It's going to create higher level thinking. And most importantly, it's going to teach the students and show the students how they can take what we're teaching them and apply it to real life. One thing I will say about the Common Core standards is I don't think that they will be very effective if we don't have teacher readiness. Our schools and our administrators need to work with teachers so that teachers can properly implement the Common Core standards in their classrooms. If that doesn't happen, then all it is just another piece of legislation. And that is my thoughts on Common Core standards after doing my research.
Hi, my name's Christine Ellison. I'm currently going to school to be a PE teacher. I go to Colorado Mesa University, and I will be student teaching in the fall of 2013. The Common Core standards haven't exactly been integrated into PE yet. We're not required to follow the Common Core standards, but in a lot of our lesson plans we really try to integrate our subjects like literacy, math, geography, stuff like that. It's a really fun way for kids to learn. They're being active, and it helps the classroom teachers out as well. One example I have is we kind of do like a relay game where we've got Scrabble tiles at the one end of the gym and then the teams on the other end, and they get to go down one at a time and pick up letters, and they got to come back and try to make words. We'll give them like a 4-minute time period, and so then at the end of the 4 minutes, you know, we try to see how many words they could make, so we could either score it off of how many words they make, or we could do the Scrabble rules and go with the number of points they made. This way, they're still staying active, they're completely staying within the parameters of PE as far as that goes, and they're also integrating that literacy, and so then it helps with the Common Core standards as well.
Hi, my name is Trista Kronfis. I am a student going to school to be an elementary school teacher. I have about a year left. I created this video for a project for my educational technology class, and I chose it on Common Core because it's one thing that interests me and I want to see how it's going to affect me as a teacher. So far we've been through who created it, the pros and the cons, how to unpack the standards, how other teachers think it's going to affect them, and we pretty much hit all the bases. One thing I just want to leave you guys with is, a positive note to just focus on your students. They are the main priority in your classroom. You just need to make sure that they're getting everything that they need, and that you guys are having fun while you're doing it, and just stay positive and look for other ideas out there. There's so many ideas out there floating around on the internet of how to implement Common Core successfully. Get these ideas together, get with your other teachers, get with your principals and your administrators, and make it work for you guys in your school, and most importantly, your students.